Did fix? I think did fix. Oh. Seemably, I fixed the issue. Yeah, okay, cool. Ari confirmed it. Thank you, Ari. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why my source just switched itself. That was weird. In the mixer, it just defaulted to like the system audio, which was odd. Because literally nothing goes through Windows at this point. So yeah, there wasn't even the music. It was just nothingness. Interesting. I don't like that. I don't like it doing stuff that I didn't ask it to do. Stinky. But anyways, hi Ari, welcome to the barbecue. I hope you're well. It's Monday, which means we're here. It means we're doing this. We got that carved out time. Now, of course, you already know them, but we'll cover the rules just to be sure. And that's, of course, that you gotta be nice. We're always nice on the barbecue. Not necessarily to me. There is an amendment to this rule. You have to be nice, but not necessarily to the host. When it comes to grilling and chilling, the grilling is usually done to me, to be fair. But you have to be inclusive. There's no amendments to that one. That one's just, you gotta be inclusive. And then, of course, have fun. You know, we gotta have fun. We gotta make it a good time, of course. Otherwise, what's the point, right? And then, of course, keep it saucy. You gotta keep it saucy. That is probably the most important rule. It gets its own little gif at the bottom and everything. Because if you ain't keep it saucy, what are you doing? Ari, I'm glad you're taking notes. Roast TJ. Yep, you got it. If you're not being mean to me, here's the thing, folks. If you're not being mean to me, there's a good chance you're being nice to me. And if you're being nice to me, I'll just fall in love with you. So, you know, keep it mean. Oh, the mods? Oh, you're wondering who your mods are. Is that it? You're curious to know who's moderating the stream. Don't worry, I got you. One of them is Avarice Creed. What a beaut. Look at that. Look at that man. The other one, of course, being GavelaD, our very own Gaby baby. Let's hop into the good shit, though, and talk about food. Food's always a good topic, right? So, what was your favorite meal today? What meal really just took your breath away, next level, made you stop and just appreciate life because it was that dang good? What really did it today? You had coffee for breakfast. Ari, I can't necessarily condone just liquid for breakfast, but also I know you be having those early mornings, and I can't exactly knock you for it. You know, what's gonna give you that burst of energy that you need? You know, an egg sandwich? No. It actually probably would. That's probably really good for you. A little bit of egg, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of bread. Get your day started right. But sometimes you don't have time for all that. Sometimes the time be ticking. You just gotta slam, you know, some coffee. Maybe just go straight to the beans, you know? Ooh, okay. Ending the day out on some pizza rolls, though. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. I actually am not going to receive my gamer certificate until I finally forced myself to eat some pizza rolls and drink some Mountain Dew. It's sad, really, unfortunately, because I don't like, excuse me, I don't like either of those things. I guess you could say I'm just built different, I guess, you know. I just I don't necessarily just, you know, go for the shit that everyone else be going for. Mountain Dew is foul. Thank you, Ari. Mountain Dew is the worst. It's the worst soft drink of all time. And that includes like Barq's root beer. Still. Barq's root beer is still light years above Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is tushy. Not in a good way. Mountain Dew is unwashed tushy. Do you do anything special with your pizza rolls, Ari? You like sprinkle cheese on them or dip them in like, I don't know, what would you dip pizza rolls in? I feel like sour cream would be good. I feel like sour cream would be a tasty little, like, you know, nice little contrast to like the scalding hot pocket of sauce. Plain old pizza rolls, some people dip them in ranch. Okay. See, that crossed my mind that like ranch would be, I get it, right? Because like people take, you know, I'm not a stranger to taking a slice of pepperoni pizza and giving a little dip in the ranch. But I don't know, sour cream, I really feel like I just really like sour cream though. So that's kind of just me being an odd little character, a silly little guy, if you will. Your grandparents gave your kid Mountain Dew at the age of dose? That's seems unhinged. That really feels like sabotage. They're like, here, have you seen your own kid with Mountain Dew? You're like, no, I've specifically avoided that actually. So they're just like, yeah, well, we loaded him up, so good luck with that. Whoa, it's definitely not the move. Mountain Dew is definitely not it for a 2-year-old. Sometimes I'm gonna keep it a buck. I water down Callie's apple juice. I feel like I would get dogged on by certain people for that. That's great. Well, I'm glad you set him straight, Ari. At the end of the day, it's your kid, and you should get final say on what's going on, you know? He's there was so much water in the juice that at a certain point he was just like, oh man, some juice got in my water. So, oh man, I was hoping for just water, and this juice is messing it up. That's funny. Oh, what fell? Something fall? Thought I heard something fall. Excuse me. Yeah, Callie, she really loves juice, but like there's gotta just be way too much sugar in apple juice, right? I don't mind her having juice, you know, it's not bad. But yeah. Yeah, it's like, if I'm gonna drink a glass of milk, it's going to be a very specific scenario, you know? Like I'm also having Oreos. Or I don't know, like milk is hardly ever just called for by itself. Oh, that's fair too, Ari. If he's smashing, you know, fruit all the time, then yeah, the juice would probably just be too much. I guess I didn't talk about what I had. I had pasta. It didn't look like this. Well, okay. Technically, it did look like this, but it wasn't naked pasta. It wasn't just, you know, plain noodles. I'm not a monster. I decided to have red sauce on them bad boys, but it was penne. So, I mean, I guess this isn't too far off. Please don't attack me, please. I just really like pasta. It's easy to make, and I've never been disappointed by it. And like, if I want to do it up, I really can. I really can make like a mean pasta dinner. But here's the thing, right? So I made pasta, and I didn't have any garlic toast. And garlic toast is garlic toast is not that expensive. So I have garlic toast on lock all the time, right? Like, I got garlic toast in the freezer at all times, but I didn't this time. And that surprised me a little bit. I was like, oh, what's going on here? I must have somehow eaten all the garlic toast. So, that's right. So, what I did is, since we were having red sauce, I found it very appropriate to have bread and butter. I bust out the bread and butter. So, what do y'all know? What do y'all know about bread and butter? I feel like kids these days. I feel like the kids these days don't know about bread and butter, dude. You just take the tub of butter, you throw it in the microwave like 7-8 seconds max, softens it up a little bit. You take a butter knife, you get a little bit of that, you spread it on the bread. That's it right there. That's what people don't be knowing about bread and butter these days, Ari. We're a dying breed, I feel like. Because listen, people also don't be knowing about little pasta sandy. Little sandy of pasta. These are TikTok hacks. You sent a snap. Trying to spread no, Ari. I'm glad that I didn't get that snap. Not that I would know. I deleted the Snapchat app. To be fair, I didn't deactivate my account because I'll probably get it back eventually, but right now. Not the headspace I'm trying to be in. So, but yeah, dude, cold butter, it just does not. Like, I couldn't figure out why, like, I couldn't put butter on stuff. What's up, Avarice? Welcome to the barbecue, my boy. Hope you're well. Yeah, Ari, I actually deleted quite a bit. We're gonna get to all that. So yeah, I guess we'll just dive in here. So I gotta give you guys an update on Dodger. If you follow me on socials, if you don't follow me on socials, that's okay. I'll bring you up to speed. My boy Dodger that's my dog. My boy Dodger, when I first fostered him, it was a foster. I didn't adopt right away. I was fostering Dodger. His name was Duke at the time, but he very quickly got the name Dodger. So Dodger was a foster. The literal second day that I was fostering Dodger, I noticed that he kept closing his eye, like he couldn't like keep it open. And I'm like, oh, poor little guy, like he must have something in there. So I try to kind of like, I don't know, kind of like, what, you know, like I wash my hands, I try to like kind of clean it, you know, kind of like, I don't know, I was trying to help him. I didn't know what I was doing, clearly. But anyways, so at a certain point, his eye just wouldn't open back up. Like his eyelid just stayed closed, and you know, doing that all the time. And I'm like, something is not like right. So he has to go to the place that I was fostering from. He has to go there for a vet. I can't take him to like my personal vet. It's like he's not mine. He's there, you know, he belongs to them. So anyways, long story short, he had entropia, which means he had too much eyelid that it would like fold in, and then the hairs from his that are supposed to be external would become internal. It would scratch up his little eye, and he would have a bad time. So anyways, he struggled with that. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, he struggled with that for way too long. But the thing is, when I did adopt him, because they asked me, they're like, oh, will it affect your decision to adopt? I'm like, I mean, no, because like I love him and he fits in my family and he's a really good boy. But also like, yes, because like I'm not only, to be fair, it was not expensive to adopt him, but also like, okay, so I'm going to pay all the adoption stuff, take on another dog, take him to the vet, get him all his shots, do all that stuff, and then also get a surgery for him right out of the gate. And I'm like, I'm not, you know, I just can't afford that kind of thing. So anywho, he went without his entropion surgery for far longer than he should have. Until finally I found an alternate route that wasn't necessarily money out of pocket. We'll just put it that way. And anyways, I got the boy his surgery just recently here. So now that Dodger has his surgery, his eyes should, as long as everything's healed up as it's supposed to, we're going to find out next week, he should be a normal boy with his eye. He's still going to be a little goofball. But he's, so yeah, he had his entropia surgery and he's healing well. He's doing really well. Where's I going with this? He, did really good, other than the fact that he, was very, very, very nervous at the vet, I guess, when he was supposed to, like, leading up to getting the surgery. He had a really, really bad time, and they expressed that. They're like, yeah, he's been, like, super nervous. But then, like, as soon as he would see me, he would, like, be good. And they're like, yeah, he kind of has some separation anxiety. I'm like, yeah, I'm very aware. But he has been struggling since being home just because he has to be separated from everybody. I have a 2-year-old, and I have another dog, and I also have knees attached to me, and the boy does not understand personal space. So poor fella is just kind of in a separate part of the house where he has his food, his water, and his toys, and he can lay on, you know, on the downstairs couch and everything. So he's good, but he's really struggling with the whole cone concept. And anytime he comes around anybody else, he doesn't understand why he can't just ram his head into their leg for pets. So he's doing well, but at the same time, he's very much ready to not have a cone on anymore. But don't you folks worry. I couldn't just tell you all this without some visuals. So here's Dodger. I can tell there's a couple things that come to mind right away, right? We're gonna talk about them. Don't worry. Feel free to put your questions in the chat. Thank you, Ari. He is cute. He's a very cute boy. He's a very good boy. And so it was his, for us, looking at him, right eye. And you could probably tell too, because it's still not like quite healed up yet. But that's the eye that was basically just shut like the whole time. Like if he opened it up, it got red and irritated, and he was having a bad time. I was really scared he was going to have like partial blindness or something, but they said he can see great. So that's awesome. But yeah, so his eye right over here, had the surgery. The surgeon said that she originally went to take, some tissue from the bottom lid. And then she ended up finding out that when she actually went to do the surgery, she's like, oh, the side needs it and the top needs it. And so she basically had to reconstruct the whole eyelid for him. But she did a fantastic job. She was super good with him. Bro, so this split right here on the cone, he got that the first day he came home. So he comes home and he goes to run outside, and I have like a sliding glass door because my house is like, it's a, the split level or whatever it's called. So my sliding glass door is up. It's like a higher part, and then there's the porch, and then you go down, and then you're in the yard. So he came running up the steps to come in, and he just just straight next to the, just caught the doorway and just, and then like he freaked out because the thing that just got attached to him got caught on something. And then I was like, Dodger, you gotta calm down. And then he freaked out even more because he's like, I don't know what's going on. And so he's like he was trying to hide. I'm like, you're not in trouble, but you gotta like stop running. So I went to like get him so I could pick him up and take him downstairs. And then he ran more. It got caught on something else and then it cracked it further. I'm like, Dodger, bro, gotta chill. So he's a doofus and I love him. But as you can see, so that split got larger and larger. You can see almost with the staircase effect here, how much like every time he ran into something, it tore it just a little bit further. And now there's just a whole chunk missing. So I don't know how effective it really is, but it is keeping him from like digging at his eye, which is good. I think that's the point, right? So... But the thing is now when he gets bored, he chews on the cone. I can't handle this boy, dude. He is Stinky Boy. He's Stinky Bubba's. And I love him. And the boy literally just wants to cuddle so bad. He cannot figure out why I don't want him to like cuddle me on the bed, because he usually sleeps up on the bed with me and he like curls right up like next to me. And I'm like, Dodge, you can sleep up here, but you gotta kind of like be down there, but like you gotta be at my feet. And so he'll like go to cuddle and I'll be like, no, back up, buddy. And then he'll like get down and he'll lay his head on the side of the bed like this, and he's like, God, I wish I could lay on the bed. I'm like, you can be up here, but you can't lay on me, bro. He has beaten the shit out of my legs with that cone. And it's really funny because obviously him and Delilah are separated. But anytime he does, just for a brief moment, like is in the same space as Delilah, he's so excited to see her. And she can't stand him. She literally is just like, get satellite dish boy away from me. She tries to like hide. And he doesn't understand why she doesn't want to play with him. It's very cute. Oh, but yeah, he's a good boy. I wish I could get him up. I could probably get him up on cam. He'd love that actually. I don't know if I got any treats for him or anything though. I don't got nothing for him to have. Let me get. I could have sworn I had some treats. That stinks. I thought I had little morsels for him. I'm gonna bring him in here. I'm gonna let him come in here. Oh shit! I got locked into that. Dodger, come here, Dodge. Hi. Oh, it's okay. Come here. Hi, Stinky Boy. You wanna come up here? Yeah, come up here. Come here. Come here, Stinky Boy. The people wanna see you. Come here, Stinky Boy. Come here. Here, lift you up here, okay? I got you. Come here, Stinky Boy. Come here. Oh, come here. You want to hop up in Dad's lap? Come here, buddy. Come here. I got you. He's like, you've never let me do this before. What's happening? Hi, Buster. Hi, baby boy. Oh, that's a good boy. I don't know if they can see you. Oh, they can kind of see you. They can see your cone. They can see your cone, big boy. Hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah, you're a happy boy, huh? I see you wagging that tail. I know. He said, can you take this big cone off me? I don't want this satellite dish no more. You get it off in a week. We go in 1 week. Get you looked at. Huh, Buster? Yeah. You say hi? There you go. Good boy. You got it. You got it. You want to hop down? Oh, that's a fake stretch. Want to say hi? Want to say hi? Here's your good bubbies. Two good bubbies. Want down? Okay. I got you. There you go. Okay. Go get Gabe. Go get him. Good boy. I believe that next week when they take a look at him to take his cone off, Ari, I do believe that's when he's like done. You know what I mean? Like, there's like a little tube of stuff that I have to apply on his eye daily. And yeah, so I guess as long as they look at it, They didn't call them stitches. I think they called them sutures or something like that. But they just like kind of dissolve, I guess. So he, technically, I think I can just take the cone off him, but I might end up taking the cone off him just because like he's eating it. He's chewing on it. And I don't want to get him another cone for like a week, like the week, you know, like he has it for one more week. And even then, like I probably could have got him in this week if I would have called sooner. But I thought we had an appointment, and then I looked at my calendar and I was like, why didn't I mark down our appointment? And then I called and they're like, yeah, you don't have any appointment. I'm like, oh man. Well, can I bring him in? So, yeah. Yeah, I could, I guess keep an eye. Yeah, Wednesday would probably be the day I'd have to do it. But yeah, I could keep an eye on him on Wednesday and see how he's doing, how he's faring with it. But yeah, him's good boy. Him's good, Buster Brown. But yeah, that's the update on Dodge. That's the boy. Switching gears, coming up here a little bit. We're going to be talking about something that I personally find kind of fascinating. Maybe not fascinating. Maybe fascinating is not the right word. It's something that I find quite interesting as someone who is a user of dating apps. And that is that dating apps are officially dead. I know people, kind of say all the time that dating apps are like, they're on their way out, they're done, whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel like when I've mentioned to a few friends that like the dating apps that I use, they're like, oh, that still like exists. And I'm like, okay, pal, good for you. You don't need it. But as someone who is single and not sure where the hell you just meet a person in life, there's a little bit of news in the dating app world, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up. According to the Washington Post, it's just a little excerpt from their full thing, but it says, "Are dating apps turning us into addicts instead of helping us find love?" Yes, claims a lawsuit brought against the owner of Tinder, Hinge, and The League. In a class action lawsuit filed February 14th, Valentine's Day, 6 dating app users accused Match Group of having a predatory business model and deliberately employing psychologically manipulative features to ensure they remain on the app perpetually as paying subscribers. The lawsuit argues that Match's apps violate consumer protection laws. And I guess finally is kind of my thought there. Like, thank goodness. Because here's the thing. I have been using a dating app or several for a long time. Not at all times, but eventually if I, wind up single again and I decide that I want to put myself back out there, dating apps are how I've always done it, because frankly, I don't really know where else you'd go. I don't really know what else we're supposed to do, I guess. And I don't know where are you supposed to go? Besides, here's the thing. One of the things that I've always liked about dating apps is that they and I know I've mentioned this before, but they kind of they take some of the like guesswork out of the equation, in terms of like, if you find someone really physically attractive but you don't find out until date 3 that like you're not compatible, like, not that it's a waste of time, it still is an experience. You got to meet a new person, you could still end up friends, whatever, that's great. However, I do think that dating apps sort of streamline the process and help you find what you're actually looking for in a partner, and help you stay away from what you're not looking for out of a partner, right? There's been many people that I've seen on dating apps where I'm like, oh, cute. Okay, next picture, cute. Next picture, cute. Okay, next picture. Oh, you're holding a dead animal. okay, we're not we're not on the same like wavelength, you know, as far as that goes. So yeah, but the thing is, recently, I'd say this last bout of me being single has been really interesting in that I thought it was me, and I'm sure it partially is, right? Like I'm older. I now am not, you know, just a single person. I do have a child, you know. You know, several things are could be working, like, I guess, against me to some people. And yet there might be other things, though, I think, that also help my case, you know? So the fact that I've had the fewest matches that I've ever had on dating apps, and I ain't gonna lie, fam, I had them all. I had them all. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge. There's one called Boo that I was giving a try because supposedly they used like a psychological test to kind of like try to fit you in a category. They used the one that was the INFPs and all that. So I don't remember what that's called, but they used your you would take the test. Like, you couldn't just be like, yeah, this is me. Or maybe you could, but I took the test. I retook the test because I was like, I think that'd be cool to, like, you know, maybe I've changed. Who knows? I hadn't. I did have the same one, whatever one it was. And like, it was cool because I don't know, like, it was an interesting app. But anyways, regardless, bro, I signed up for Facebook dating. I literally was like, I mean, yeah, it's like right there. I guess who knows who that could show me, you know? The fewest matches I have ever received being single. And I'm like, I'm confused because I feel like there's more people here than there was. Like, as time goes on and dating apps become more accepted and, you know, less, I guess, frowned upon. I don't know. I literally just the fact that it was so few, I'm like, this seems wrong. And I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple times as well that I was like, maybe like, would Tinder Gold help? And then like, kind of, yeah, but barely. And it's literally because, thank goodness, the algorithms are literally built against us. But it's so difficult because I feel like it's easy for people that don't use dating apps to look at someone like me and be like, buddy, you're just not that. And I'm like, okay, fair. But like, also, it's never been this hard, right? Like, I feel like Timon from The Lion King. What's going on here? But yeah, so anyways, but I have a solution. I'm not here only to complain. I'm not here only to convey information. Avarice Creed, you've almost hit the nail on the head, my guy. It's so funny though, because this came out after This came out no, it wouldn't have been after. It would have been right at the same time. I deleted all my dating apps on Valentine's Day. And I'm not talking about deleted the apps. I deactivated every single account except for Facebook dating, and it's only because I just haven't bothered to, really. Like, I guess I've checked it a couple times, but it's the same thing. Like, it's never, I don't feel like anybody's real, you know? Like, they're real people. I just don't feel like, I don't know, I feel so disconnected from the whole experience at this point. And it's not that I don't want to, like, find somebody. I'm down to find somebody. Avarice is right. I do want somebody who just, you know, likes me, I guess. I have a lot more stipulations than that are neither here nor there. But again, like, so I deactivated Tinder. Like, I've had the same Tinder since I was in high school. I maybe, like, I don't like college level. I don't know. I deactivated all of them. Hinge deactivated. I've actually met people through Hinge. Used to. I mean, that could be it too, for sure, Ari. I mean, but at the same time, Ari, I feel like there's gotta be other people like me, right? Where like, if, so the world is burning, right? Welcome to the barbecue. The world is burning. The thing is, I'm always gonna, I don't know. I'm always gonna be someone that's looking for the thing, I guess. I don't know. It's the closest thing we have to magic. And I don't want to sound like I'm just a person who's like, you know, only romantically does love matter, because I feel that same magic among, maybe not same, I feel a version of that magic with friends. Like, there's times that I'm spending time with friends, and there's like, there'll be these moments where I'm just like, wow, like, we're really, this is what life is supposed to be like. We're together and we're doing something, and you know, you're really important to me and I love you and I just want you to like have all the things in life that you want, and we're here though in this moment, and it's beautiful, and it's, you know, so I just feel that everywhere. But to feel that with someone who is your best friend but also your partner, god dang, that's the shit right there. Yes, Ari, you are correct. Yeah, so like I said, I am a person of solutions. I'm a man of solutions here. And so, not only are dating apps, they're dying, right? But let's bring back speed dating. Are we above that now as a people? I don't think we should be. I think that like they've maybe it used to be this way. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't old enough to do it, but they've modernized it a little bit, where like you know, speed dating as a concept is you sit at a table with someone for a certain amount of time. You quickly ask questions, try to get to know them, see if there's some sort of connection. And then at the end of the evening or the next day or whatever it is, the people that you have said, yeah, I would see them again, if they said the same to you, boom, you get to exchange whatever contact, I guess you allow, email or your phone number or whatever. So yeah, let's bring back speed dating. Because Ari, I like what you said about like going to places where the things are, but the thing is that only works for one like particular thing for me. And that's card games. And I guess I've kind of been doing that. Like I be at my local game store just hoping. Maybe I gotta spend more time there. And granted, Ari, yes, I agree. The concept of speed dating is actually like terrifying, because it feels like there's a lot of pressure to like I don't know. To me, like to whittle myself down in a 2-minute span. Avarice Creed's got. There you go, buddy. That's the move. I just have a QR code you scan. It's just a Q. Honestly, what if that was it? Actually. What if that was it, guys? What if it was a seminar and everyone takes turns going up in front of the quote class, doing a presentation on why they're dateable? Okay, guys, we're onto something here. Hold on. We're bringing back singles mixers right here is what we're doing. We're just with a twist, you know? It's singles mixers with a twist. We all just go to somebody's house, I guess, because I don't know where else you do this. You rent a public space, I guess. Rent a dining hall, and then make sure that there's a projector. Everyone brings a link to their PowerPoint. We put it up on the screen, right? And you give a presentation on why you're dateable, and then you have to take questions at the end too. Like, they set a time limit, right? So it's not like you can't just be up there all fucking night. We're just gonna have the baseball cards. You stand up in front of everyone. You give your... Yeah. Ari got it. Ari. Sharks. My name is TJ Sloan. I'm here asking for cuddles. In return, you don't have to carry me out of here while I cry. So who wants to cuddle me? Oh my God, that's hilarious. I'm fucking dead. What happened here? But what would be great is if you had to take questions from the audience. You had to take questions from the people that potentially want to date you. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that kills me. Yeah, all right, we're gonna go ahead and start the questions portion of the segment. Does anybody here have questions for Jerry? Yeah, you in the back? Yeah, so at one point you said that you have a grind set like no other. I'm just curious to know, what do you actually do for work? Jerry, yeah, go ahead. I'm actually unemployed right now, but I have a really good app idea. I'm just looking to get the funding right now. Could have those cards at the auctions with a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Avarice, you're right. This is gold. What am I doing? I'm wasting it. Oh, okay. Write that down. Hold on, guys. I'm legitimately going to write this down because I don't want to lose it. This is ridiculous. Would you guys believe that I have a Google Doc titled TikTok ideas? I'm sure you believe it. I'm legitimately writing this idea down, or typing this idea, I guess. Yeah, dating apps are a flop. Yeah. Tell him, Ari. Get his ass. I have unhinged notes list. Don't worry about it. Ari, we can't talk about. We can't talk about. So I have Google Docs, right? Because I have a Google Pixel, folks. So I have Google Docs, which is what I use for like tracking everything, right? Like, oh, TikTok idea, put that back in my Google Doc because I can pull it up on anywhere that I can access my Google stuff. But then there's also like Google has a different thing called Keeper Notes, which is like the same thing. Okay, so Docs you could probably relate more to like Microsoft Word, whereas Keeper Notes is more like the iCloud Notes app, right? My Keeper Notes is unhinged. I feel like we should do a stream where like we out ourselves and we go through some of our notes. We don't have to talk about that. I have an alternative though, right? So yeah, we could bring back speed dating. You know, we could do the projector and everything, and go that route. Obviously, it'd be a huge success, right? But I have another suggestion. How about everybody like just be in love with me? Have we considered just being in love with TJ? Like, I don't think if you're typing in the chat right now to tell me how that's not a good idea, you're overthinking it. Literally just be in love with me. The solution is simple. It's right. It's been right there the whole time. If everyone could just, this feels very Morty asking Rick for a fall in love potion, a fall in love serum. We all know how that ended up, so. So if you guys could start like a group, maybe like a club, maybe like a subreddit just for, you know, it'd be great. Let's make it simple. Let's make it easy, you know. Easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. Anyways, folks. Dating apps are dead. Dodgers doing great. That's it. That was the barbecue. That was it. That's all we had today. I've got to get back to editing. I have so many ideas. Not even just for my like gaming stuff and like personal channel, but also like my music stuff. I've got to push this music that I have out. God damn it, TJ. I love you back, Avarice. Baby, come through. Thanks for coming to the barbecue. Thanks for grilling and chilling with me. Huge shout out to Avarice Creed and Ari. Y'all the real ones for show, for keeping that chat alive. For real. I really do appreciate you both. Ari, I gotta especially shout out you double time. Twice. Double shout out, if you will. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was struggling for a second. I was like, oh, it's looking like I'm by myself. And the last stream was like that. And I was like, ah. And that's okay. Like, not all streams are gonna, you know, have some pals in the chat to talk to. That's all right. That's okay. It's just 2 in a row would be a little tough. But Ari was sure to hop in there and be like, hey, you're muted, you fucking dork. So thank you. You guys have to join us again for some more grilling and chilling. We'll probably be back next Monday, hopefully, as long as I'm breathing. Yeah, we'll be just vibing. So use exclamation point links in the chat to keep up with me off stream. You can check out my new music that I've put out this year. One of the tracks being Cold, the other one being Beautiful. Both available on all streaming platforms. But other than that, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Subscribe to the channel. Because I'm trying to do stuff. Who's to say, you know? But that is going to do it for the barbecue. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. And until then, you know what to do. You keep it saucy. Just keep it saucy, folks. And I will see you on the next barbecue.